Hey, my ladies and gentlemen, I am Brutal, and welcome to Brutal Talks. And in this episode, we're going to talk about tattoo discrimination. And this topic has been suggested by Kat's Rants on Twitter. You can find her link in the description. So let's start. I don't have any tattoos myself, but I have a few friends. I have two friends that are semi to heavily tattooed, and they had a hard time getting a job just because they're tattoos. But they have jobs now, and I'm really happy for them. But I'm going to tell you a little bit of how they had how their life were when they were applying for jobs and didn't get anything because of their tattoos. My first friend, who is right now a teacher, he doesn't live in my city anymore. He moved away just to get a job. He has pretty much he has neck tattoos, up to almost up to the chin, and full sleeves. He's a good friend of mine, but we don't talk anymore, sadly. He When he lived in my city, he tried he applied for everything, and he's an teacher. He is educated properly, has a teacher license and everything like that. But there were people that didn't have a teacher's license and got the jobs just because he had so much tattoos that they didn't accept it. And I think, why should you be, if you're overqualified or you qualify for the job, and some other guy or girl or female man or female, whatever, is not qualified for the job, gets the job just because the person who are qualified has too much tattoos that are not acceptable in school. And my friend was actually a grade 6 to 9 teacher, so the kids are pretty mature, they know everything. And he was depressed for a long while just because he couldn't get a job. He was on social service, getting all that money from there, and just because he had tattoos. And I told him to not blame himself, just to use his skin as a canvas for beautiful stuff to put on. And I told him to just stop searching for jobs in here in my city and nearby, and try to go from somewhere else. And he did, and he got a job in northern Sweden. Happy for him, but this tattoo discrimination is wrong, I think. Just because I have planned to get some tattoos, but not in sort of revealing areas, just because the job I'm gonna get is a little bit special. But people shouldn't. This is so wrong. I haven't been in this situation myself, so I can't really imagine how it would feel like to get a no just because you have ink on your arms. It's fucking saddening. And happily, I've been seeing some change in the last few years. That I see more alternative people, people with piercings and tattoos, in the cashier spots, at the normal shops, supermarkets. And that makes me really happy that people that things are changing. And it's our generation, and the old people will die off, and we'll be accepting more and more stuff in society. And it's moving to a positive change. It's moving in a positive way, and at least we can hope for better times. And yeah, that's my opinion or the story of my friends, tattoo discrimination problems, and how I hope things will change in the future. So, do you have any tattoos, or do you have been discriminated by an employer just because you have tattoos? You shouldn't really have in his perspective. So just write a comment and tell me what you think about this, and I hope to see you in my next Brutal Talks video. Bye, guys. Bye.